What's up, guys? Michigan Air Gunner. We're out here today testing our first FX Dynamic 357 sent to us by, I hope you guys can see that, High Pressure Pneumatics. They are a new sponsor to the channel. I've known Tom a few years. Actually, the first time I met him, I had him fix my FX Dreamline at the time, and he ended up driving it to my house before I was even anybody. He's just going for a drive and he dropped it off, and kind of kept in contact since then, and now I finally got popular enough for him to sponsor us with one of these bad boys. We're gonna find out if this is gonna be FX's first deer rifle. I know what you're saying. I hear you thinking it. I hear you all thinking it. Yes, I am going to take a deer with this gun. I know this gun can take a deer because I've taken a deer with less. Okay? This gun, so far, stock, 700 mil barrel, power tuned by Tom and his guys over there at High Pressure Pneumatics. This gun is capable of putting out 200 and about 30 foot-pounds using NSA 142 grain is what I tried. I can get over 200 foot-pounds with 118 grain slugs that I have made that fit this magazine, and I think 120, depending on the slug, might be the max that you can fit in this mag. So far, from the testing I have done with it, I have done some hunting pest control with it, and I am really impressed with this rifle so far. Things you need to look at is this is set up, or this is their hunting rifle, but the same platform is set up for target shooting. But what I found is that barricade stop right there, that is actually something that'll help you out quite a bit in the woods if you are a spot and stalker, because like out here there are log piles everywhere, and if you're creeping up on a deer, you can nestle that right up into a log, get a nice steady shot. I really like that. I have the Yokozuna on the front. That was sent to me by another sponsor, Terry Fox, and on the top I have a ATN 5. I always want to say 4K because it's supposed to be a 4K, but it's called XI5. We tried this in our last video and we did not have very good results. Now I did a update on it that was just released, and the video is a lot clearer, so we're gonna give it another go. First, we're gonna go over here. I know, it's a mouthful. I got a lot to say in a little bit of time. But this is our regular 50-yard range. We're gonna test everything that fits the mag and one that does not fit the mag. And whichever one does the best, we'll take out to 100 yards. 50 yards is what we're choosing because I would not go for a deer much further than 50 yards. 75 would be my max. I say that, but it should be the max, okay? Because I've taken deer at 75 yards with 220 foot-pounds, and that deer did not run 30-ish yards. You can check that out with the budget deer rifle that I used. I heart punched him, he ran, came back, and dropped. I mean, it was pretty epic on my part, I do believe. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get over to the bench, or tripod, because if you're out hunting, you're not gonna be at a bench. This is gonna be on your blind windowsill, or you're gonna be on shooting sticks, or you're gonna be on a pod, because you just can't carry a table around with you unless you're shooting them off your back deck, which is a possibility. Anyway, let's get shooting. Alright, guys, so first up we're going to use Mr. Hollow Point 99, and then we're going to do Mr. Hollow Point 100 grain. I'm going to do 4 shots of each. This is a 10 shot mag, So I have 4 of the 99s and then 4 of the 100 grains. I know. Why aren't you shooting 5 of each? Because I don't want to. Okay? I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do 4, okay? We are at 50 yards. Plus we're trying to save a little bit here. See if we can't adjust her. And then record. Yeah, it's a lot better than last time. Hopefully the audio syncs up, because that was the other problem I had. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Alright, 4 shots of the 99 grade Mr. Hollow Point. This is sighted in with hybrids, so hopefully we hit roughly the same. Ooh, I think I pulled that one a little bit. One more. Not bad, not great. Let's try the 100 grain. My mount keeps getting a little loose. This is the last shot. That's not bad. One flyer. You can see it through the scope now, so that's good. Yep, we are just on the reg with 8 shots. I found that like the hybrids, I get 10 shots, but as I move up in weight, I get less shots. So that valve is opening just a little bit more to get that power out of it. So next we're gonna go to the Pro slugs, and then we're gonna try the hybrids. Be right back. All right, filled up. Same deal. We're going to do the Pro slugs. They are 80 grain slugs. And then we're going to do 4 shots of the FX hybrids. And then after that, we're going to go to the NSAs. And then we'll just see what happens. We're just kind of winging it. It's a nice day. I have the day off. And I really wanted to shoot something. So anyway, let's hit record. Tighten that down. One more. Whatever you're shooting at, it's dead. FX hybrids. I feel like I pulled that a little bit. Maybe not. One more. She likes FX hybrids. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go, refill, because you only get 5 shots with these NSAs. 4 to 5 shots. And you have to hand load them one at a time. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. But we're gonna do it. Refill, be right back. Alright, we're back. I have the chronograph on the front because these are the heaviest slugs I have right now. We're going to see what kind of power these things are putting out. Again, these are the NSA 142 grain. These are the newer style. Like I said, you got to hand load each one. I'm going to go for the top of the center diamond just so I have a better aim point. And that put us right in the bullseye for, that's like 4-inch drop. I don't know why it didn't say it, but that is 856 feet per second. Oh. 856 again. I had the sound turned down. $854. $854. Few shots. That is, our first shot was 231 foot-pounds. Our second shot was 231 foot-pounds. Our third shot was 229 foot-pounds. And our fourth shot was 229 foot-pounds. I mean, that is awesome. Let me see. I'll do one more just to see. Don't go nowhere. Got my log table here. Some people pay a lot of money for a log table like that. You can't help it, it's just here. $856. Whew. I think there might be some farm equipment coming this way. That's with a standard deviation of 0.1 or 1.0 and a spread of 2. You can't get no better than that. So now I'm going to see what's coming my way. Refill. I have one more slug to shoot, which is the heaviest one that will fit the mag, and then we'll move it out to 100. Alright. So I left the chronograph hooked up. I forgot the magazine. As I shoot these, I will have a picture posted of what each slug looks like, because you probably wouldn't be able to see it very well. But anyway, I got 4 shots of 118 grain. I hear a little bit of wiggle room in there. They fit really nice. This is nothing special. This is one that I made with a NOE 115 grain mold, and they drop about 118. For this, we'll go for the center of the bottom target. Actually, we'll aim like the top of the diamond like we did last time.
912.
912.
912.
912.
902.
92. That could just be the slug. These are all unsorted. I just cast them and size them and shoot them. Ooh,
7.
dropped a little bit. 907. So we got a spread of 10, a standard deviation of 4.1, which is still great for a big bore regulated rifle. That is 217 foot-pounds, 217 foot-pounds, 213 foot-pounds, and 215 foot-pounds. And if you don't think you can take a deer with 217 foot-pounds, 215 foot-pounds, you're crazy. 50 yards, that slug is going to drop a deer. As long as you do your part and put that slug where it needs to go. So we're going to go down there, we're going to check out our shots, and then we're going to move it out to 100, where I can find 100 clear space, and we're going to do some more shooting. Alright, there's our stuff. 50-yard walk. I know it's your favorite part. This is your favorite part of the whole thing, because we just ramble. It is a nice day. It's not super hot, a little windy, not too bad. Beautiful day to check out this rifle. Again, huge shout out to Tom at High Pressure Pneumatics. If you have not checked out his website, please go over there, talk to him, check it out. He has all kinds of stuff for sale. He's just an awesome guy to work with, man. But anyway, we're walking some more. Tell you what, when you go to the store and you buy clothes and they say, hey, do you want to keep that coat hanger? You keep it, because you can use it to hang targets in the woods. Alright, I'm gonna flip you over. Alright, 99 grain. Now this gun is not tuned for these slugs. I think if you did a little bit of tuning, you would be able to get these all right in there. Perfect coyote round. 100 grain, Mr. Hollow Point. Again, that is an awesome grouping. I mean, except for that little guy, but that's a dead coyote if that's what you're hunting. Pro slugs. Did really good. 2 there, 2 there. Whoop, not too shabby. There's your hybrids. That's all 4 slugs right there. 50 yards. You can't beat that. That's a dead coyote, coon, whatever you're shooting at all day long. There's the NSAs. That would have been dead deer all day long. One guy dropped just a little bit, but still not bad. And these are my homemade jobbies. Again, that's all dead deer. Was that like 1.5 inches, something like that? Alright, so I'm gonna find a spot to set this out 100 yards, figure out where my drop is at 100 yards, and we're gonna try the hybrids, and we're gonna try the NSA, which will be the fun one to try to figure out where the drop is, and see if this tractor's coming my way. But, alright guys, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to shoot across this field. This mag's a little snug. Anyway, first up, we're going to use the NSA. We do have some wind. I don't know if you can see the trees moving, but we're just going to keep same point of aim. I'm not a professional competition wind shooter guy. I'm a hunter. That's what I do. Need to adjust just a little bit. That is not the button we want. We want this button. Alright, so I'm going to aim for the center red dot. I just put targets over all the holes, so save me some money, man. See what she looks like zoomed in. Definitely still needs some more work on quality, but they're getting there. I think I'm gonna try aiming for the square diamond, the corner of it, just to have a steadier point of aim. She's got some drop to her, but you better make sure you hit what you're aiming at with the first shot, because you gotta finagle her in there. Oh. This is where I wish I had my Arkin on here. I can feel the whole gun swishing around from my heartbeat. But I think we're doing all right. Looks like one flyer so far. They'd all be dead coyotes, I can tell you that. That's a really good 100-yard group. I'm just gonna leave the camera rolling, well, except for that one. Refill. If I was smart, I would have just loaded the mag up and we would have already been shooting. I'm not tethered, I'm just leaving my gun hooked up. Hold on. FX hybrids. These may have a little bit of movement in the wind. Go to this other side. Trying to make it not a super long video, but no matter how short I try to make it, it's always long. But you know, it's a good way to get all the information. They may not be the most entertaining, but you know, you get to know what you're buying before you make that final decision. So I actually put 6 in here because that's how many came out of the package. So for this one, I'm going to aim for the square on the other side. They should hit higher up, so we should know which is which. Hit record. Ah. Just relax. Just relax. I think this is our last shot. Yep, that's it. Let's go take our 100-yard walk, see what she looks like. Alright, there's our stuff. There's my truck. It's not new, but it's new to me. I've only had it about a month, and so far I really like it. We're walking. See, it's bright out here. I don't know if you can see the trees moving. So we did have a little bit of wind. Not that that's an excuse or anything. Somebody's calling me. I'm gonna decline that because I don't know who it is. I don't know a 290 number. Stupid people. Oh. Anyway, I really like this gun. I think it is going to put down some deer. I'm hoping I can get on some probably not night, but almost night coyotes, because in Michigan you have to use something like a 257 for deer, which is kind of stupid. Or not deer, coyotes at night shooting. But if you can get them before it's night and you need don't need your IR light, then you can use a 357. I know Michigan does have some stupid laws when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna flip you over and check it out. All right. So here's our NSAs. We were aiming right here. So was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About a 12-inch drop at 100 yards. And then these are the hybrids, except for this little guy. But that's still a pretty good group for 100 yards. We were aiming here. 1, 2, 3, 4. About a 5-inch drop if you don't count that guy. So that'd be reasonable right there for a coyote. I'm definitely not telling you to try to shoot a deer at 100 yards. I just wanted to see what the heavier slugs would do at that longer range. There's still more testing to be done, but we will get some deer down soon. It is already getting to be that time of year. Farmers have things growing, deer are eating them. We will get our tags to go out and put a couple down. Now I know this is a sore subject for some people, but if you know my channel, that is what we do. We take air guns out and we shoot deer with the crop damage tags. Without me, I guess that sounds a little, whatever that word is. Yeah, I can't think of it. But anyway, if it wasn't me, it'd be somebody else. And if it was somebody else, you would not see what these guns can do. So, if you watch this channel, you're obviously watching it because I shoot deer. But I do get some people who just don't quite understand. I got a message the other day, actually, because I was hiding and that deer did not see me in the video. They presumed the deer could see me and had the trust to come that close, and asked what type of a monster would shoot something that trusts you that much. My response was simply, a hungry monster. They never messaged back. But anyway, guys, huge shout out to Tom at High Pressure Pneumatics for giving this gun to us to go out and test and hunt. Shout out to ATN. They are getting better. Hopefully they have another update soon. And hopefully next time I see you with this gun, we'll be putting a deer down. But anyway, guys, like, subscribe. Enough wasting your time. Go off, shoot some guns, and have a great day. Later.